Is Cyberpunk good in
New garage, where is it?
2026? Is
In
Cyberpunk
Royal, a valley.
2077 good in
Lovely spot, can't miss it.
2026? That's
Alright,
the question
I'll
that
try not to.
no one's asking,
If I'm out there
except,
when you arrive, just
well, for
ask.
me, because I went back to it. I
I'll show up after my
did all
shift's
the
done.
updates for the game, and I wanted to check it out after I finished the game in the first place. I didn't mind. I mean, I did mind
Okay,
when it
see
first
you,
came out. It
Corey.
was so incomplete. And that's not CD Projekt's Red's fault in a way because it was rushed by the shareholders and we knew about that and the game was years behind. So years later when they were able to do the updates that they did, I wanted to see how it is and how it feels now. And to me it's I guess the main question that even if you were to watch this and say, is it perfect? It's not perfect. It's not still super optimized or anything. They got it to the point where it's functional. And for me that's good enough. I love this game. I think this game could have been like a Grand Theft Auto. I think we could have played this game for 10 years. Cyberpunk is, in a way, it almost looks like an accurate prediction of some things, but the story is phenomenal. The idea is phenomenal. The hacking, having hacks, cybernetics while shooting, that gameplay, you can see the potential in it. Even now, it's still addictive. The city's alive. It's hard to explain, but just driving, you could just drive around. It's not as big. I feel like the next game is gonna be huge, but the map is not as big as like a Grand Theft Auto or like the newer RPGs. But you just it's just incredible the little details. Even the missions, they have like noir missions. Like it's cyberpunk noir, and the original story is captivating. The side missions are fun, but some side missions are also captivating. Whether you're helping mayors out, whether there's like a cover up, a crime scene. I don't know how they were able to capture that effect, that noir effect, but they did. And I've played it since I started. I mean, I've put like my new save is like 60 hours, and I can't stop. I have other games I want to play. Pragmata. I have Forza Horizon 6. I have like Morbid Metal, which is something you guys might not have heard about, but I want to try. But it's like one more mission. Let me just get here. Let me just do this. The things that they've updated that have been huge that are gonna be in the next Cyberpunk are the apartments. Number one, now you have apartments that you get to buy throughout Cyberpunk City that, they all have the same function. They just, some look a little nicer than others and maybe add a feature or two, but essentially you get your weapon stash, you can change your character, deposit some items, which is, that's all you need, but who knows what they're going to add in the next game. You have like an arcade machine and a couple other things you could do. And then the cars have weapons, which was a huge addition. It's pretty fun. Is it balanced? I mean, some cars take so much damage that really, I don't think at this point the game is popular. We have to think about balancing things too much. They did redo the skill tree as well completely. Um, Kind of broke it down. If you want to play with melee, snipers, etc., assault rifles, how you want to play. The stealth skill tree with the melee looks like it could be a lot of fun. It's not my style, so I haven't tried it as much. You can see how it could be broken with like extreme movement. Basically, you just look like a psycho just running through teams and dicing them up. So I see the potential for it to be fun, and that's what you want. Like you want somebody that maybe you throw a smoke grenade, do a couple hacks, and go in there and just absolutely speed blitz the entire, whoever you're fighting. But for me, just all I love the FPS aspect of it. Obviously, the run and gun. Doing some hacks, picking people off, throwing a couple grenades. I mean, I don't know how they did it, but it's so addictive to me, and I see the potential. I really fell in love with the game
Gorilla now!
back when I had the Xbox. I thought it was phenomenal then, in a way where, yes, like the bugs sometimes made it unplayable or just not enjoyable. It's like this looks so bad, but I'm like, damn, I saw the potential. I mean, I saw what they were able to do with this game, and it was, in my mind, it was incredible. So I came back. I wanted to see how it is. I was pleasantly surprised by some of the changes, a lot of the changes. I mean, they reset my skill trees and everything on the final playthrough, but I said, let me just start from like I just picked up the game, so I started a whole new save file, and I was just as glued. I mean, pouring hours and hours, even with all these games that I mentioned that came out. This game is phenomenal. If you could pick this game up for like $20, I would say $20, you're gonna get. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it if you know what it's about. For $20, it's absolutely worth it. The amount of time you're gonna put in, the story is just captivating. I mean, the conspiracy that starts off with the friends you make and lose along the way, the idea of a soul and a chip. At this point, I don't think I'm spoiler. It's like it's been years. The idea of that, I mean, it looks like the data centers, the power centers. That's something that we deal with today. So the creators of this game, which have given an interview, I mean, accurately have predicted some of these things and how cybernetics could work, and it's perfect, man. It's perfect now, and it's you can still make good money. I mean, the first time alcohol bottles gave you like for some reason alcohol is extremely expensive, so the economy at the beginning is a little more balanced. So that was fun. That was like a change of pace. But I still have like hundreds of thousands right now after doing the side missions and just I mean just wiping out gang members and doing other the side quests. I'm barely into the main story. I just love driving around Night City. That's what it's about. And one, if you were curious about it, or if you're a sleeper on it, if you want a good RPG to get off some online only FPS or PvP, this for $20. If you could get it for 20, max 30, max. But I feel like for 20, it'll be a steal. It'll just be unbelievable. And I can only see great things in the future because I know they're not gonna rush the next Cyberpunk. I think they learned their lesson, but seeing the potential of this game now is just mind blowing. It really is. And what they try to do years ago with this undertaking, I'm telling you, this was a Grand Theft Auto level game. In my opinion, they could have just kept adding. If they just add, the police missions where you take out gangs, maybe they add a nemesis system, like a gang where certain bosses, they add bosses where they remember you. You want to take out a full gang because gangs have split up the territories, create power struggles, gang wars. I mean, what they could do, I can see it all, and I think they will. So the next Cyberpunk, I will pre-order, just like I pre-order like Grand Theft Auto. I think it's gonna be insane. I don't know if everyone shares the same sentiment, but just seeing what with the updates, what they were able to do. I mean, imagine if that team wasn't just patching a flawed game, but those 2 years where they're just trying to patch things up, they were able to just they were allowed to develop this game completely. It's still you still see people, few clips here and there. I mean, it has a cult following. I'm one of them. I love I love this game because it's also a game. It just has heart. It has soul. It has depth that a lot of AAA games now come out unfinished from bad brands like Ubisoft and big brands like EA, but they always release some slop, just some half baked thing sometimes for the same price. I know this team was trying to do it right. I'm excited for the future, but a relic of the past. This game is phenomenal. It has it has some hints now also for the anime that came out on Netflix. It has like a little the scalpel like a doctor. It has will show little hints, just like
The day's not over
Borderlands.
yet.
Actually, Borderlands does
You
a
still
lot
have a chance to piss me
to
off.
a lot of missions or what they say. Kind of hint towards other shows. And this game had that too. If you were talking about and you wanted to explore the city, which I have, and I keep exploring. It's
Hello?
I can't explain it, but for me,
What?
just fighting gangs, riding around fighting gangs, using hacks, upgrade my character like that, and just
Hey, new
ah,
biz
it's
or new
phenomenal.
friends back there?
It's phenomenal. Night
Take a
City is
wild
alive.
guess.
I don't know. I don't
Everything
remember if
good
the
with you?
next game is gonna be in Night
Those
City and just
bozos come
update the
around again?
story. Upgrade. I like
Raffles?
that the story's
Nah,
bittersweet.
it's been quiet.
I like that it's not
They'll be
just at
back
the end
sure
everybody
enough.
feels
This
good
place has
and
seen
everybody
worse.
makes it alive.
What can I get you?
I like the Johnny character. I like
Roasted.
V.
2 of them.
I always do the Street
That
Kid. I've
package
done
was
the
street.
Street Kid rap
What was it?
3 times now.
You didn't peek?
Maybe I could try a different one,
Haloperidol.
but it's
Drugs for the
it's
cyber subs in
addictive
our
and
midst.
I can't get
Trade-in?
enough of it. And I'm only
Yes.
more
I have
excited
deals. With black
every
clinics,
time I play it for
rippers.
what's to come. So, Cyberpunk 2077 in 2026,
Cheers.
still great,
Here's to what's
still
yet to
great.
come.
Not optimized. Let me
To
say
what's
that.
to come.
Not perfect, but still great.